This grassroots effort, coupled with a global economic boom, helped to fuel an amazing economic growth in Korea. But a crisis emerged from an unexpected source. In October 1973, the Yom Kippur War broke out. With the price of raw materials skyrocketing, the domestic factories ground to a halt while inflation soared. This was a critical blow to Korea, since it was a country without a drop of oil, which had just begun to industrialize. But this crisis proved to be an opportunity. The Korean government used the construction boom in the Middle East, which resulted from the skyrocketing oil prices, dispatching workers to the region and constructing $10 billion worth of buildings a year, and used the oil crisis to stimulate economic growth. Around this time, another oil shock occurred. After learning valuable lessons from the first crisis, Korea overcame the second oil shock without much difficulty. During the two oil shocks, most other countries decreased their investment, but not Korea. For the first oil shock, Korea invested heavily in its steel, oil, chemicals, machinery, and shipbuilding industries, while in response to the second oil shock, Korea boldly restructured its economy. Their strategy was right on target. The phenomena of the three lows, the US dollar, oil prices, and interest rates, helped the Korean economy to flourish in the 1980s. The Asian financial crisis, which started in Thailand, spread through East Asia like a wildfire. 6 out of 10 major corporations were in danger of bankruptcy. Even the chaebols of Korea were on the verge of collapse. On November 21, 1997, Korea applied for relief assistance from the IMF.
To the globalized environment and return the Korean
Corporate downsizing became the order of the day, while the people of Korea, who once dreamed of joining the world's advanced countries, were burdened to share the pain. Then again, the financial crisis presented an opportunity for economic reforms. Insolvent financial institutions were shut down or merged, while corporate businesses underwent extensive restructuring. Along with this restructuring, management systems were also changed to include principles based on competition and performance.
First of all, Korea recognized that it had to restructure some of its policies and some of its industries, and it did that aggressively and forcefully. It provided leadership in that. It did not wait for the rest of the world to make it happen.
As a result, Korea's foreign exchange reserves, which had dwindled to a mere $3.9 billion at the time of the financial crisis, surged to $99 billion in September 2001. Repayment to the IMF, which began in 1998, was completed in August 2001, with a final installment of $350 million. It was a truly moving achievement in which Korea managed to pay off the loan 3 years ahead of the deadline. But thanks to the aggressive support of the Korean government, Korea emerged as the world's third-ranked semiconductor producer and succeeded in developing the state-of-the-art 64K DRAM, which led to its global leadership in the industry. In only 10 years, Korea managed to secure a dominant share of the global market and is currently the world leader of the semiconductor industry. Korea also attempted a revolution in the information technology industry. The cutting-edge enterprises that were founded during the IT boom provided a new stimulus to the economy, enabling Korea to become an IT power in a matter of years.
Korea was one of the early countries to use the internet and has a strong history of innovation in technology. The foresightedness of the government gave it a #1 position in broadband wire.